Hey, Amanda Davella here. I wanted to share a little bit about my vision for this space. So, a quick little background about me and my journey. Um, a few years back, I decided to start working from home, working online virtually as a virtual assistant because I wanted to be home with my baby and not have to leave him and, be floor nursing like I was before. Um, and that transition has like been incredible and has really created so many opportunities and so much growth in my life that I never expected. Like, um, it's been incredible. So, like, real quick side note. Sorry, I'm distracted by the palm trees. They're like moving all crazy in the wind. Um, so when let's see, my son was 2.5. I decided to finally take my business to the next level. I was ready to do more than virtual assisting and online business management. I really wanted to create bigger impact on a bigger scale. So not everyone does that. Not every virtual assistant wants to do that, and no one's expected to. It's just something I like to do. So sometimes when I'm talking to my VA students, I have to be careful to not make them feel like they have to follow my path. Like they can just be a virtual assistant. Like that's okay. Because it's, an amazing job, and being a freelancer is just like the best. There's so many opportunities. And if you get bored doing one type of thing, you can always change it and learn more. So, but me, like I have an entrepreneur heart and spirit, and I love to serve and try lots of new things. So I'm always like going, going, going. But to try to stay on track today, and I apologize, I'm losing my voice. But what I wanted to share is when my son was 2.5, I finally decided to um, do something for myself, and I left him for the first time overnight to a different state. Like I got an airplane and flew away, and it was the hardest thing ever, but it was also the best thing ever because um, I needed to face that fear and anxiety of being away from him. And after 2.5 years of a baby on you constantly, uh, and being attached to the boob, like it was vital for my sanity and mental health, and just feeling like a person again, a human, a woman, more than just being a mom. Which being a mom is the absolute best, but I'm still a human, right? We're still humans. We're still people with goals and desires and other needs. So he had finished breastfeeding. So I was finally ready to do something for myself and do something to take my business to the next level. So this is what led me to Las Vegas, meeting a bunch of incredible business owning women that are in the mastermind that I had joined, that I'm still in today and absolutely love and am so thankful for. But I did it. I went and took this huge leap and went and stayed in this beautiful house in Vegas with all these strangers who quickly became friends. Um, and one of the women that I met there, Irina, she is an energy coach and alchemist, and she's so many things. I don't even know how to describe her. She's just incredible. Um, and we had an instant connection. And I started working with her to really, like one on one, to really learn more about myself and my intuition and my spirituality, my whole energy being. I really didn't really know anything about any of that before I met her. Um, I'm so freaking grateful because it's changed my life in so many other ways, like beyond what I ever thought entrepreneurship would ever be. But really opened me up to things that are like key to continuing to move forward and having success and getting through failures and all of those things. So this is like a really long, drawn out way of saying that um, she opened up this whole other side of me that I had, suppressed, that I didn't know was even really there. I didn't understand. And that's led, to where I'm at now with, besides running my different, my business and the different parts of my business. I feel like I have a whole bunch of businesses because I do so many different things and I help so many different um, groups of people. But something that something that I've found is really difficult is finding the right support um, as your vibration is increasing. So, like, as your spiritual being is developing, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's totally fine. But for those of you who do, know about like frequencies and vibrations and, having a higher vibe, which a few years ago I didn't know what that meant either. And I had a client that was all about that. And I was like, I don't like, she's cool and I love what she's doing, but I don't understand it. Right? So you don't understand it. It's okay. Like, don't worry. But this message is really to connect with those other moms and wives out there who are on this journey or in this place in their journey where they are raising their vibration. And when you're doing that, you a lot of times lose friends, family members, you lose a lot of people, whether you lose them or they just don't understand you and you have a disconnect. I don't know if losing them is the right word. Sometimes it is, unfortunately. Even if you don't like understand the vibration thing, like if you've had any, point in your life where you stop caring what other people think, stop living the life someone else has created for you or desires for you or has told you is the only way, and you start doing your own thing, other people don't like it, don't understand it, think you've gone like crazy, right? I'm pretty sure most of the people in my life feel that way about me. But that's okay because I have amazing support and I know that I'm on the right track. And that's why I have decided to make some adjustments here to this space, because I want to create a space for other women to connect, especially and specifically when it comes to navigating your life and marriage when one of you is raising your vibration and the other one might not be, because that's not something I've been able to find specific support around. So that's really where I'm headed with this space. So if you are a wife and you're trying to figure out how to navigate your marriage and different parts in your personal life as you raise your vibration and they're not, that's what this space is for now. Not that I won't share other things, but that's really the community I want to build. And I've been thinking about it for a few months, and then, life. So it's really been on my heart to get this going, because not only do I need the support, but if I need the support and I can't find the support and I have a lot of connections, then I feel like there's something missing, like there's a lack. And I had found one person that I thought would be a great support, with a great group, and she turned out to not be the type of person that I want to associate myself with. So I removed that, and it was like really heartbreaking for me because I finally felt like I found a safe place, but it ended up not being a safe place. So that's what I'm creating here, is a safe place to connect with other wives who are going through the spiritual journey and ascending and raising their vibration, and need support. Or sometimes you just need to vent. Like you just need somewhere where other people understand. And I've tried talking about this to several different people, who, I thought would maybe understand. And it doesn't seem to be an issue for everybody. But I know that I struggle. So I'm creating this to not just like document my journey on it, but like to connect with other women in the same space so we can support each other and lift each other up and help each other through this, right? And I'm going to talk more about this. I'm creating a private group. So if you want to be added to that private group, let me know, because I want us to have a safe place to talk about all this without judgment, and without, feeling like the whole world is watching and listening. And so I'm really excited for this. It's something, again, it's in the baby stages. I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I was trying to go to sleep last night, and I couldn't, and it popped back up, and I was like, okay, like this is something that I need to address. This is something that is important. I'm not going to put it off anymore. So, yeah, so the high vibe wife. That's just what I'm going with for now. Because it feels right. It feels good. It feels right. And there's a lot of people out there supporting in other ways, but I haven't seen people talking about like deep, like nitty gritty, like this is what I'm going through and this is where I'm struggling. I need help, or I need someone to listen. Like, what have you done? Like, what's your experience been? And connections. I'm all about connections. In every part of my business, connections are huge. So, anyways, thank you for listening. Again, let me know in the comments if you are interested in being a part of this new group to talk about these things. And if I'm speaking a foreign language to you, it's totally fine. This message might not be for you. That's okay. This is a very, very specific targeted need. And yeah, so okay, I'm going to stop blabbing away, but thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.